another adventure here at My Magical Home. Today I have a really simple video for you. We are going to be cooking up an absolutely delicious but easy summer dinner. And in addition to that, I'm also going to be sharing a coordinating garden-inspired cocktail. So make sure you stay tuned, and if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, now is the time. Join my YouTube family and hit that button down below. Anyways though, it is time to start cooking, so I'll see you in just a minute.
We're going to start out with the steak for our steak salad, and it is ridiculously easy. I don't even know if you could really call it a recipe versus a food idea, but we're basically taking Montreal steak seasoning, and I'm going to sprinkle that over top of my diced meat here, and then I am going to fry it up in a pan with 1 teaspoon of bacon grease and 1 teaspoon of butter. Now, I know that doesn't sound the healthiest, but I can tell you that it tastes absolutely divine, and the bacon grease, while not absolutely necessary, does actually add to the flavor quite a bit. So I have strained my steak and set it aside, and it's time for us to put together this salad. Now this, as I said earlier, is an incredibly easy meal, but it is that pan-fried steak that we cooked up, as well as some feta cheese, grape tomatoes, a butter lettuce mix, as well as this kind of pre-cut broccoli mix that I like that has broccoli, carrots, and things of that nature in it. I'm also using some mini peppers, as well as avocado, sprouts, and cucumber. If you guys decide to try this at home, let me know what you think. Or if you guys make a salad that's really similar, I'd love to hear what you guys like to put in your feta steak salad.
So our salad is prepped and set aside. It is now time for me to show you how to make a simple but absolutely delicious pasta. Now, if you are OG, this is something that I have made for you before. It is a family favorite in this house. It is what I like to call white spaghetti. It is something that my granny came up with when I was a little girl because I didn't used to like marinara sauce. I wasn't a big fan of tomato sauce in general. So she used to make this for me on the side because she knew I didn't prefer the other, and you know, she was just amazing at making me feel special, right? And you know, that's what grannies do. But things have changed up just a little bit from how she made it today. One of the things that is an opportunity that I have that she didn't, and I think is amazing, is I like to use veggie pasta. Now, there's a lot of different flavors of this, and I have tried some that were absolutely awful. Like, they tasted so bad, a plant that, like, I'm the adult, and I'm like, no. So, but this particular Barilla veggie pasta is absolutely scrumptious. You cannot taste the veggie in it. And for every 2 ounces of pasta that you eat, you get half a cup of veggies. So this is a great way to sneak those in for some of those picky eaters as well, because I'm telling you, they are going to love this pasta, and so are you. Let's go ahead and get this whipped up.
As you can see, to save a little bit of time, I already went ahead and cooked that pasta for us, and I'm just going to be putting it into a Pyrex pan. You can also use a cookie sheet or basically anything you can throw into your oven. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of butter. That's really, you just kind of go by what you feel is best. And then I'm going to sprinkle the top of it over with Lawry's garlic salt. Now there's a lot of garlic salts out there, and they are not all made equal. I recommend Lawry's. After that, I'm just going to kind of mix it in a little, and then it is time to sprinkle on our Parmesan cheese mix. After that, I'm going to be adding some fresh parsley from my garden, and then it is time to shove it into the oven at 425 until that cheese starts to get nice and golden. With our pasta done, it is time for us to cook up some garden rolls. So these are absolutely amazing. We actually ate them the moment they were done and their pictures were taken, so I can't recommend them to you enough. I used seeded sourdough rolls, and I went ahead and cut them 4 to 5 times in each direction on each of these rolls, almost all the way down to the bottom, but I tried my hardest not to actually sever the bread so that it would stay as one piece. Then I came through with a little herb compilation from my garden that has chives, thyme, parsley, and oregano, and I just tried to fit that into all the little grooves that had been cut into these bread pieces. And then I followed that up with some Parmesan cheese. After that, I pulled out some melted butter that I just added a little dash of garlic salt into, and I just poured that over top of these rolls, threw them into the oven until that cheese became nice and golden. You want to try these. I'm telling you, you are not going to be disappointed.
Okay, so we have got a delicious steak salad, a Parmesan covered pasta, and it felt like there was one thing missing from this evening. A good drink. So I'm going to share a cocktail idea with you right now that I call my secret garden cocktail. Now this can also be made as a mocktail by using something like a sparkling water or something like that, or a Sprite. But obviously you're not going to be able to use some of the ingredients, but if your kids want to come in on the fun, they can at least have a good lavender soda. So to make this today, we are going to obviously be using champagne or Prosecco as I prefer. This is my favorite brand right now. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm just not even going to try. But I just pulled one with the flowers, and I really like it. We are also going to be using some Prism powder and the lavender tanzanite, and that is because you guys know I love it when my drinks glitter. It makes me feel special. Now what is going to give it that secret garden flair? We are going to be adding some Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur, as well as some lavender syrup. Now, like I said, if you're doing a mocktail, I would just add the Prism powder, lavender syrup, as well as the soda of your choice. But for you adults, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to whip this up. Oh, and in addition to that, I totally recommend garnishing this with fresh fruit. We have some strawberries and blueberries that we're going to be using today. All right, let's give this baby a taste test. This is going to be a perfect addition for a summer garden party or just a brisk summer evening. You're gonna love it. Don't forget to let me know what you think if you guys decide to try this at home, and to take pictures and tag me on Instagram.
All right, my friends, I'm going to end today's video right here. I hope you have an amazing day, and I can't wait to see you next time.